Hi. Sorry for the lack of communication from my part. I believe that is also the reason whereby what happened last week. Don't worry. As you can see, that I'm fine. Don't worry. I will try to keep myself as safe as possible in order to actually to continue to serve and to produce for the community. There are a lot of things that is in my mind to actually tell all of you guys what is happening and things like that. There are a lot of activities that we wanted to do, especially on the CTOX swap, the redemption, the exchange tickets and things like that, the redemption for others. So the many things that it's we wanted to do, and finally when the market was turning up, we actually hit a good trading return. Then, of course, something happened. There are a bit of delays, and also the I believe that there are a lot of attacks that is happening to hit our servers, but because of the architecture that's been done, it's also a bit difficult for the attackers to actually hit. So I believe that some people employed another strategy, which is to physically gain access to my devices in order to access the servers to maybe bring it down or to access it and things like that. In the process of what happened, the devices involved are already blacklisted, and we are still in the midst of trying to figure out whether is there any compromise, on the system itself. So I believe that our guys around the world, which is scattered around the world now, they're trying to figure out the same situation, whether is there any compromise. We believe there's not much. So hopefully the investigation would be concluded soon. And on the legal front, we have actually discussed with our lawyers of what to do. I've decided to leave it to the authorities to take more action. The local police have already contacted me, and I gave my statement on what actually happened, and they are now doing their own investigation from there. So I will not dwell further on those issues any further. So on the other things is that we are working very hard to actually launch out what we have planned, but of course of a little bit of setback, we are trying to get back on track as soon as possible. The shortfall of assets that is forcefully removed is now we're trying to figure a way to recover it as soon as possible, so that we can actually open up the exchange, and the redemption part. So please give me a bit of time to figure that out. So don't worry, I am still here. I will not let you all. I will not abandon all of you. even though I know the road is hard ahead, okay, it's because of the I think maybe partly because of my decision not to go after the those that is attacking us. So I believe that this is causing a lot of roadblocks on our side. We are too soft into dealing with all of this. So moving on ahead, I have finally given and listened to the advices of the leaders that is closely in contact with me to really make this incident um, example. Okay, so we are trying to make this work. I know that a lot of things are being stuck, and the people responsible have all left. I'm the only one here, which is trying to help all of us continue on to move forward and to be able to gain what is lost, okay, back. I'm just a technologist, the person who is actually involved in building the technology, and but I've taken all of this into my responsibility to help not only to recover, but to actually continue with the idea and the plan. Okay. So it's May. We have lost a good deal of at least 4 months on our plan itself due to the COVID-19 epidemic that is now being, of course, handled by a lot of countries differently. But all of this have actually caused a lot of delays. And also the funds that is supposed to be released is now frozen by authorities due to complaints and things like that. So this have caused more and more problems. So for the better part of the last 4 or 5 months, all the redemption, the server costs and everything is being borne and bared by whatever personal assets that I have to actually do trade, and the returns have been shared among the projects for like with the conversions and things like that. So I will try my best to actually gain more revenue for the community, and do really give me some time to actually settle all of this. We are going to move ahead with the plan to actually put a foothold into every region with a main agent, okay, or master agent, and I'm trying to figure out a way to fully support these master agents to build their foothold into the countries. Okay, there are a lot of negotiations and contracts that is being discussed on, and a lot of our previous contracts have faced a lot of issues as well because of the nuisance, I can say, or the that is being handled poorly on my part. But I believe that moving on, it will be much smoother. And in the coming weeks itself, if uh, there's not much of a delay anymore, I believe that the second version of the wallet app should be released. Okay, and the system should be running fairly well. Okay, but due to the recent happenings, I have to stop the CTO payout and the community payout CTOs uh, in order to ensure that um, the system is not compromised in any other way. Okay, so please bear with me. Probably it will just take a week or two. Then, yeah, so it's a good time to actually move on from that. So, yeah, don't worry, I'm safe. I will try to keep myself safer. Thank you for members, the thank you members that they are sent me a lot of this concern and I really thank all of you for giving me the putting your trust into me. I will not let you down. Okay, thank you. To all the leaders that I've previously helped so much, and now you have created groups that is trying to attack the platform. Please remember when you came to me and asked me for help when I had the ability to help you without a thought. I just did it. Okay, just remember, I was there for you, and now what you are trying to do, please stop, change your thoughts, and try to help us. Okay, try to help me to help all the rest of the community, please. I would also like to thank the leaders for sticking out their neck for me and putting your trust into me. I would also like to thank the members that has patiently waited for our slow response and also the all the problems that we have caused. I would personally like to thank the leaders that's been assisting me in every country to help me get the master agent accounts set up. I'm really grateful to all the my engineers that is around the world to help maintain the system to ensure that it is running. I would like to thank the new advisors to help me go through this hard time. Thank you all.